You know what? Maybe I should be late for multiple hours more times. So you guys are less butts when I'm late for like only 10 minutes, 30 minutes, you know? What you mean? Nah, you guys don't give me a hard time. I'm. Listen. What I mean is, I'm making something that's not a problem into a problem just so I seem right. When none of this is necessary, okay? So you're trying to argue with somebody that's just like a waste of your fucking time. Arguing with. Like, when people are creating a problem that don't exist. Holy shit. You grew a beard while waiting for me? I'm so sorry. Oh, beards are good though. Louis never late, arrives exactly when I intend to. It's true. Sorry that I sound a little bit stuffy. I had like a lot of trouble breathing earlier today. And I'm still having some. It's a lot better. I don't know what's up. I have been like having like some trouble breathing recently, and I don't know. Hi, hello. 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 Beards of mustaches. I think I prefer beards. Hi, hello. Did you guys have a good day? Sorry, I'm so late. Everything is good. I wasn't feeling too good. I was having a lot of trouble breathing, and I'm still having some trouble breathing, but it's better now. Gustav, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. I also got the dispatch box. I feel like there's stuff in my eye. I feel like so stuffy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Guys, my eyes are kind of like Banaka. I'm staring at the Game of the Year's reactions to see who the real hipster fucks are. Maurice, I find that a lot of people misunderstand game awards with what was the game you enjoyed the most. Does that make sense? Like, it's just kind of like an Oscar. You know, there's like there's a type of movie that Oscars usually select. It's the same thing for Game of the Year, except even though we're gonna be voting on the stuff in the Game Awards today, I think that voting for awards is some of the most stupid things also. Like, nobody votes for the Oscars. Nobody votes for the Nobel Prizes. Like, I find that the moment that there is voting, you're by default making it a popularity contest. And sometimes things that are not the most popular, they do deserve recognition anyways. And so I find that voting for awards kind of like defeats the purpose of awards. in a way. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's just I find that the entire point of just nah, it's complicated. Should just have a gamer's choice category for voting. Yeah, Mikhail, I think that's true. I feel like if you want to add vote, I feel like then add a choice category for that rather than just vote for everything. Anyways, but you know, it ends up being a popularity contest, and it's just kind of like defeats the purpose of a lot of things. Shit, did I miss alerts? Chigura, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate your support to Blackjack and Hookahs for my bunny. Thank you. Thank you. It's still, you know, again, I feel like the part of the audience voting just makes it a popularity contest. And that's it. And I find that sometimes making it a popularity contest is not always the right choice. Because there was more to it. But then I would start by criticizing like the whole structure of everything. Guys, for some reason, both of my programs where I'm supposed to see alerts, they're not working. I think I missed a few alerts. Obsidian, thank you so much for the 53 months of support to Blackjack and Hookahs for my bunny. Mwah! Thank you. Thank you. Ah! God, my eyes. Calm. Give me 1 second. Ah! Ah! Calm. I have the dispatch box. Hello, hello, hello. Sad thing is not too many good games this last year. They should have rewarded some for worse games. Wait, what? Sad thing is not too many good games this last year. They should have awards for worse games be more fun. Wait, I don't understand your sentence. Can you try again? Because I feel like there was something there. I feel like there was something there. I just don't. I just don't really understand what you're saying. What is this? Calm. Calm. You voted for KCD2 for Game of the Year for you? Good for you. Can I be honest with you guys? This might be a brave and controversial opinion. But I don't think there was a wrong game for people to vote in game awards or whatever thing. If you had fun with the game, if the game was, you know... So... Hold on. Hold on. I'm having some trouble with... Valiska, thank you so much for gifting Delane a subscription. The heck? Hold on. I'm trying to fix my alerts. Like, I just can't see them. You know, like, it's really bad. Hold on. Okay. I think I have it. Okay, I think this works. Sorry about this. I was just trying to... Yeah. Amazon Martyr, thank you so much for your subscription. Gustav, thank you. Pixel, thank you. Tagora, thank you. Obsidian, thank you. Valiscott, thank you. Benjamin, thank you. Okay, I finally can see stuff. Benjamin, thank you so much for the 10 months. Hello. I'm doing good. How are you guys? Sorry that I'm so late today. I was not feeling really good earlier today. I was having lots of trouble breathing. I'm still having some trouble breathing, but I'm doing a lot better. So sorry about that. So, Martin, I know that I'm not criticizing you that you weren't good at articulating your words, and you shouldn't say sorry. The reason why I asked is because I thought that you were making a good point. I just didn't want you to assume what you were saying and misunderstand it. So you shouldn't feel bad. I just asked you to clarify. I didn't want to put you on the spot. You know? Hold on. I do believe, though, that... well, maybe I should save this topic for when we actually start voting on the Game Awards stuff. But, like, I noticed that basically every game... maybe I save this for when we're actually voting, but basically, just overall... basically, a lot of the games that are Game of the Year, they're also games being voted in every other category. Like the exact same games. Or a lot of them, or most of them. And I find that that should be very, like, counterproductive. Very counterproductive. Especially when there is an audience voting. Yes, Lucy. But do you think that the Game Awards job... what do you think is the purpose of giving awards to things? Do you think the purpose is to jerk off the dick of the one best game that came in that year? Or do you think that is to reward good behavior in gaming? That maybe other games... they might not be the peak that had that year, but they were in the right track. They were doing something right and recognizing those games for that. Because if the objective is to just jerk somebody off and give them every single award, that's exactly what is happening. Because I find a bigger point... it would be to showcase and reward games that are actually doing innovative things, doing things really well, doing things... and if you give that to the exact same game, I feel like you're just... I don't know. Isn't it? Yeah, anyways. Again, that's why I say, and again, that's why I tell people, because a lot of people also mix things up. Game Awards has nothing to do with your favorite games. Like, sometimes when I tell you guys that I think a game could win or not win Game of the Year, that doesn't mean that I didn't like the game. It could be the game that I had the most fun and I enjoyed the most playing this year. You know? But there's a specific type of game that Game Awards is looking to award. There is actually... it's not your favorite game. It has nothing to do about it. It has to do with popularity. It has to do with a bunch of things. Like, for example, if games are sequels, they're less likely to win. If games are remakes, less likely to win. If they put a DLC as Game of the Year, they will probably be made fun of. You know, there is an entire, like, unwritten rules about the deal. If only it would be as simple as just like the game you had the most fun with. But at the same time, it can't be something so subjective, because if it's something so subjective as the thing that you had the most fun playing that year, every single one of us would have a different game of the year. In fact, some of us would have the game of your year didn't even come out this year. Right? So, you know, I'm French. Oh God. And then there's people like Miss Lantern in chat right now saying that Half-Life 3, a game that does not exist and will probably not exist. I really hope they don't release Half-Life 3 because I said I would eat a shoe. And they call that the game of the year. Yeah, I'm sure Half-Life 3 is real. Oh, your Saints coming out tomorrow. Dude, imagine if Half-Life 3 comes out tomorrow. Oh shit, that was actually really good to see. I did see that Guild Wars 2 is getting like a... Is it a remake of Guild Wars 2? I really like... sorry, Guild Wars 1. I really like Guild Wars 1. I think that Guild Wars 1 is an MMO that has a lot of cool shit. And it has some cool mechanics that I haven't seen in any games besides that one. So I'm actually super excited to see that. Like, for example, Guild Wars 1, it has a system. Do you guys remember Dragon Age Origins? How there was like an AI system that you could give it to your companions. Guild Wars 1 has something like that. That's actually really good. Really, really good. And I haven't seen many games with this stuff. And the Guild Wars 1 system is sick. It's actually really fun to play with. You can give your characters like many different builds, save different builds. So I'm really excited that they are, I don't know, remastering, remaking. I don't know what they're doing with Guild Wars 1, but it's nice that more people get to see that. It's one of the things that I like that, you know, games do every now and then, like different things, or maybe resurrect a feature from the past. See like a different taste at it. Yeah, there is AI tactics and stuff like that. So I find that innovations like this or forgotten features are kind of like a cool thing to talk about. Can you vote in the Game Awards if I don't live there? Maybe I shouldn't have streamed today. I'm kidding. That's a great question. That's a great question. Oh gosh. I'm sure we'll get to that question at some point. Koi, tactical control for companions has been a feature in many real-time with fast CRPGs. Yes, but a lot of those are shit. And I believe that the Guild Wars 1 is actually good. That's why I mentioned that. I find that a lot of those AI companion controls suck. Like, Dragon Age took a while. I feel like it had a system like that in Inquisition. Except it was non-functional. It was completely stupid. Sometimes those AI functions for to control your companions, they exist, but they are kind of like you guys believing that Half-Life 3 is gonna be released tomorrow. I know you were trolling. I know. I know. That's why I didn't answer. Don't worry. I know. Half-Life 3 will be here. Dispatchment. I have the dispatch box by my side. And it's one of the things today, even though I was feeling really unwell today. I couldn't really breathe. I'm still feeling, I feel like my voice sounds a little bit stuffy and a little bit different. I'm just feeling very stuffy, but I'm feeling a lot better. But one of the reasons that I decided to start the stream late, instead of just canceling today, was the dispatch box. Because I really want to see what's inside. And also because I did notice that a lot of you guys were worried that I wasn't here when I usually was, and I thought that was very sweet of you. And I just wanted to say thank you. You guys are very sweet, and I didn't want to worry you. Hugs. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry that I kept you guys in the dark. I will make sure to not do this, and I will try to communicate with you guys a little bit better. It's just that today I was really not feeling too great, and yeah, it was just tough. Thank you. You guys are the best. That may have been the biggest reason why I'm here. So I thought it would be better late than not, you know? You know, when your mom calls you 50 times and then you don't pick up, you don't really care if it's 3 in the morning, you're gonna call her again, right? Just to let her know that you're okay. Otherwise, you know, it's the same feeling. You get it. So I'm sorry for today. I will try to make sure that I'm usually late for like the normal 10-15 minutes, half an hour max from now on. Just today I just was not feeling good. And again, I do appreciate you guys worrying and all that. You guys are very sweet. I'm very lucky to have people like you around, so thank you. Yeah, I know. I felt really bad worrying you guys. So I appreciate that you guys care. Thank you. Chat's third parent. I know. I just seem like a reckless person.
Supporting booze, gambling, and sexual addiction.
And Benvo, thank you so much for the 1 year support to Blackjack and Hookahs for Boo. As you guys can see, Boo is perfectly fine. Very cute, very fluffy. Hello, Boo? Boo? You see, Boo is licking Cerberus. I think Boo's game of the year is Hades. What do you guys think? That's a plushie from Hades. And he was just licking it. So I think he just cast his game of the year vote. Is that your game of the year, Boo? Did you play it? Gosh. It's a good choice, Boo. It's a good choice. Gosh. Hold on. You go? You go away? Oh, you come. I thought he was going away from us, but no, he was coming for cuddles. You guys, this is a rare thing to happen, Boo to come for cuddles on stream. So yeah, he's good. Boo get boogers? No, not really. Boo usually has like his nose clean. Can you say hi? Maybe he knows you were unwell. He does, guys. Boo was like 100% by my side. Boo is the most supportive thing in this world. Like if he knows that somebody is not well, he's gonna come running. In fact, I had somebody visiting me. Somebody that Boo did not know at all. They were visiting my house and they were talking to me. And they started talking to me about something very like close to their heart, about their parent passing away. And Boo came out of nowhere. He jumped on the sofa, this side of this person that Boo did not know before, so a stranger for Boo. And Boo literally put his paw on the leg of the person and looked at them. Boo knows. Boo is a genius. Boo is there for anyone who needs it. Boo is very sweet. He's very sweet. Yeah, dogs are... Animals, they tend to be very good. I think it's more than sickness. I feel like animals are very good at telling like the vibes. I feel like it's the vibes. It's a vibes thing. They know when they can provide support. They know when sometimes they need to take your attention because you're looping. Like once, this was many years ago, so no worries. What is the song, please? This is The Witcher 2, Fields of Ard Skellig. This is Skellig soundtrack, Witcher 3. So, I was very nervous. I don't even remember what was happening or why it was happening. It was many years ago. I was having kind of like a panic attack, and Boo was trying to get my attention. He came to me, like he nudged me, he put his paw on my leg, he started licking me, and nothing of that happened. And then eventually he stomped the floor, he jumped on the sofa, and then he literally pissed on the sofa. And at that moment I looked at him and I started laughing. He tried everything. Nothing worked. He was like, okay, you want war? You shall have war. And again, he never pees on it. He never does that. He did that just to snap me out of whatever was happening. Again, I don't even remember what was happening or what was happening. And he knew the cure. Animals are really good at, you know, at helping you. Yeah, Boo is always like doing the big wins. Piss on the sofa when Lou is in panic. I will be honest with you guys. I feel like if somebody's having like a panic attack and they're like looping, I would say that pissing on their sofa is always something that might break it and might ground them. Because it's something like, even if you're not a cute bunny, it's something people don't really expect. Like imagine somebody's having a panic attack for whatever reason, and then this random person just walks in their house, lowers their pants, and pisses on the sofa. Like, it kind of like shakes you a little, right? It grabs your attention, so... I feel like, Foxto, if you're not already having a panic attack, it could be panic-inducing, but I feel like it could also stop. Have I ever lived in a college dorm? KX, I have. I have lived in a college dorm. Sorry, guys. I'm having some trouble breathing today. And saying some words is hard. I did have like some college dorm experiences. Like one of the memorable ones was a fire alarm test, and it was the first fire alarm test that I ever witnessed in my life. And I was in the middle of the shower. So my very first fire alarm was while in the middle of the shower. And I had to evacuate the college dorm wrapped in the towel in front of the entire dorm. So I did have some quite unfortunate experience in college dorm. Yeah, it was really... at the time, it did feel like a horror movie. Because it was my first time living outside of my country. It was my first time living away from my parents. It was my first time witnessing a fire alarm. It was my first week in a dorm with random people. And suddenly I was wrapped in a towel because of the fire alarm. So yes, it was quite traumatizing. It was not my first time showering. No, no, we haven't started yet. Sorry. It's just that I started stream very late today, and I was just talking to you guys about that. I don't know how we ended up talking about me wrapped in a towel in college dorm. Chat. I know you guys know where this music is from. If you see somebody asking what this music is from in chat, I need you to answer, because if you guys don't answer, I'm gonna shoot you. If I don't see those questions being answered, you're gonna get shot. Help your buddies out, okay? Help your buddies out. Thank you. No, actually help them. Gosh. Thank you. Zaito, I want you and the people who are curious about the music to know the music, but at the same time, I can't stop the stream to just tell a new person every 3 minutes. So that's why I'm threatening chat to help me out here. A stream is kind of like teamwork, especially today that I can hardly breathe. Gosh. Do you guys want to open the dispatch box? The only reason why I didn't go to open the dispatch box is because Boo came to my arms, and opening the dispatch box while I hold the bunny is gonna be hard. So maybe we should chat a little bit until the bunny wants to go. He usually doesn't stay long. He'll probably cuddle for 5 more minutes, and then we open the box. Deal? Oh gosh. I missed the sub. Razor, thank you so much for the 13 months of support to Blackjack and Hookers from a bunny. Hey, you guys, where's this? Yeah, what's in... I don't know what's in the box. I'm really curious. Gosh. Guys, how does it feel to close in? Like, let's say you work in a place and you're the last person there and you have to close. How does that feel? I assume at least a few of you guys might have experience with that. This is just something that... shitty, scary, annoying, nice and calm, feel at peace, every day for you. Responsibility. Feels like I'm being underpaid. Those are all very reasonable responses. A bit peaceful. This is one of the things that I never really experienced, and I would love to. I feel like I could see myself both hating and loving it. You don't? Honest liar, I'll be honest with you. I think there is even a song about this, right? Isn't there like a song called Closing Times? I don't remember what's the band from. Yeah, Closing Time. Yeah. Dude, there's even a song about this. So I don't know. I feel like different experiences is what make things... Yeah, semisonic. Semisonic. That sounds right. Yeah. Semisonic closing times. I feel like some experiences are worth it. I feel like it would be fun to experience them. There is horror games about it? Damn. Yeah. What's in the bug? We'll find out soon. Dubai's... Can I be honest with you? I'm not... You know, I know you're just kidding, by the way. I just love talking to people. Like, I talk to anyone that's around me. Like, if somebody is around me for enough time, and they give me any, like, room or indication that they would be willing to chat and they would not try to murder me if I talk to them, odds are I will start talking to them. Like, and I'm like this with you guys and in real life as well. I just love talking to people. Like, if somebody sits by my side on a plane, I'll oftentimes talk to them, more often than not. I just love talking to people. it's one of the reasons why I love this. You know, I'm genuinely curious about the stuff you guys have to say. You know how sometimes I have like a lot of trouble making decisions in games, and I like discussing even the smaller decisions with you guys. I just really value seeing different people's opinions on things. It's just that sometimes people will surprise you, and it happens more often than not. That sometimes people are just simply seeing things from an angle that you didn't see before. Like, based on different experiences and things like that. And I always find it productive, you know? It's not really about... I feel like sometimes people talk about people because they want to know how much money they make or how influential they are. I don't really give a shit about any of those things. I want to talk with people because if somebody's different than me, which is often the case because I don't have a twin, much less a person that does exactly everything I do, I feel like they're worth talking with because, I don't know, I'm interested to know what they do as a job, mostly like for example, I just asked you guys about closing time. It's something that I'm really curious, and I hope that I get to do one day, you know? I just wonder how it is to do different things all the time. And ultimately, no matter what people do, people are contributing to everything that we have. Like, the way that we live life right now, we're actually so dependent on one another for every little thing. Like, even getting food to your house, water, whatever it is, you know? Even flushing the toilet, so... yeah. You know what? So that's why I find it interesting. Chris... I love you guys. You guys make me smile. Gosh. You have someone that flushes your toilet? No. No. But can I tell you guys a secret that I never told you guys? Okay, no. So, but my cushy said no. So I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna open my heart to you guys and tell you guys one of the things that I'm irrationally afraid of, but now I'm just not gonna. Yeah, no. I was literally opening my heart. No, it's actually serious. Sometimes, I know it's silly, but sometimes, even when I'm not streaming, I forget to flush the toilet. Like, for pee. Only for pee. Only for pee. Because I'm horrified that one day I'm streaming, I use the bathroom, and you guys can hear the sound of the flushing. That's the reason why sometimes I forget to flush. I know it's silly, but I just needed you guys to know. I don't know. You know what? You guys are right. It's a stupid fear. You know what? I'm gonna go flush the toilet right now. So you guys just hear it and I get this done with. Can you guys hear it? Could you guys hear it? You couldn't even hear it? I didn't mute my mic. You couldn't hear. Fuck. No, my microphone doesn't have filters in it. No, there's a lesson to be learned here. There's a lesson to be learned here. This was such a stupid fear that even if I ever forgot to unmute my mic, you guys would never hear me flushing the toilet anyways. How stupid have I been until now? Well, but I guess it was good to open my heart. Hopefully I'll stop forgetting to flush the toilet. I'll keep you guys updated in 1 week. Honestly, Flovio, I know this sounds really silly, but I do find that a lot of times we have a bunch of really silly fears that stops us from just, you know, having fun. And enjoying life. And sometimes it stops us from, you know, doing things that we would enjoy doing. I know that I did literally share the silliest fear I had, but it's a real thing, you know. Sometimes you're just stopping yourself from, yeah, it's classic human behavior. I'm glad now. It's called anxiety. Yep, it is. And I felt like as I flushed the toilet with the microphone out and unmuted, the anxiety and the fear that I had of that, like, just got flushed too. Cheers. What else? Agent, you guys are not my therapist. I'm not comfortable sharing anymore. In 2 years from now, if I'm ever comfortable sharing anything personal with you guys again, I'll let you know. Until then, shut up. Don't overstep. You're welcome. Okay? Don't overstep it. There's a limit. Don't cross it. Yeah, there's the limit. King Shivy, thank you so much for the 14 months of support. You blackjack and hookers from a bunny. Mwah, thank you. How is the relationship with my bunny? I feel like I'm very open with the relationship with my bunny. He's the boss. And if Boo one day... I feel like it's actually... The relationship with my bunny is kind of like dangerous. Because if one day I become mentally ill, that I hallucinate that my bunny is talking to me, and if my bunny tells me to murder somebody, I will probably murder that person because I will assume he has a good reason. So I hope I never hallucinate that Boo is talking because I would actually listen to him. At least my mental health is not that far down. But I concede that it could get to a dangerous spot. I am Doom Girl. Oh, Gatherers, I am very Doom Girl. And also... What's the name of the movie that copy-pasted Doom guy? Help. I'm escaping. Guys, today I had a lot of trouble breathing, so I have some brain damage. No. John Wick! John Wick! Sorry. You know how John Wick murdered a lot for his dog? Doom guy did it first. And I'm that type of personality. Yeah, that's the type of personality that I have. If somebody harms my cute bunny, oh, that's it. It's game over. Brain damage relatable. Oh yeah. You guys, I have a drinking problem. I tried to drink tea. I accidentally spilled tea in my skirt and it doesn't look like I pissed myself because, you know... Dream driven. Do you take Boo outside with a leash? Dream driven. No. But that's the topic that I overthink a lot sometimes. Because sometimes I wonder if Boo would like to go outside for him to see new stuff. But then at the same time, bunnies, they don't really feel safe outside because a lot of things want to just murder bunnies. And it can be like an owl, it can be a hawk, it can be anything. And not only that, I feel like the noise and the overstimulation would be terrifying to them. But every now and then, I'm like, But what if Boo actually wanted to go outside? And then I start debating with myself if I should take him outside. And I end up never doing it because ultimately I think that he's so cute. And if somebody tried to steal him from me, I don't know what I would do. And I don't want to go to jail or die or anything to happen to him. So he stays at home and we stay at home. Did you guys know that I actually have a good reason? Here's the thing, Monarch. It's stuff that I can't ask him, so I need to make my best decision. I do try my best to have his best interest in mind. But let me tell you guys something that has actually happened to me. I did have a pet kidnapped before, and I had to pay the rescue. I was probably like, I don't know, 14? I had to pay ransom to get a bunny back. Yeah, it has already happened, yeah. I was like 14, and I went to like a garden. It was like in a building. I went to a garden in a building. And I was with a friend, and the bunny was in the garden. The garden was kind of like, was somewhat like an enclosed place, but if the bunny really wanted and it was brave enough, they could go. I'm not really sure how things happened, but I probably got distracted or something, and the bunny was gone. And I entered in panic. So I literally we started calling everyone we knew, even the people we didn't know. We called like the 3 entire buildings, like the building that we were, the building on the side, the other building, and we called everyone, like friends of friends, everyone was looking for the bunny. And when it was getting like a few hours later, it was like starting to get dark. And we were starting to give up. At some place in the street that we were, there was a bus stop. And near the bus stop in the back, there was a homeless person sleeping. And I was with my mom by that time. Because there was also the process, do I tell my parents, don't tell? So I feel like for the first hour, I didn't tell my parents, and then I told my mom, my dad was at work, and it was a whole drama. And there was this homeless person near a tree, and they had a hoodie, and my mom, I was with her, my mom came and asked if they saw a bunny, and then they were like, yeah, this one. And then they opened the hoodie and my bunny was there. And my mom was like, oh my god, that's the bunny. And then they were like, $50. But the problem is, we didn't have money, right? Because we were just looking for the bunny all day. So my mom had actually to call my dad because my mom didn't want to leave me alone. And my mom called my dad. My dad brought the money. And yeah, that's how I rescue my... That was my very first bunny. Is my life a movie? No, I just tell you guys a few interesting parts every now and then. Honestly, I feel like they could have made a lot more money. But I also feel like they were kind of like drunk or high or a mix of both, that they just didn't really care. They weren't thinking like that far. They just wanted money to keep the status quo. Yeah. Aloy, that was not Boo. That was many years ago. I was like 14 years old. I had many bunnies. Pix was not a thing at the time. Oh gosh. Pix was not a thing at the time. For those of you who don't know what Pix is the best payment method ever. It's a type of payment that is basically you put it in your bank and then people can easily transfer money to each other by using like their phone number or like a QR code or something like that. It's very like simple. It only exists in Brazil. But like it's kind of like what PayPal tried to be or Venmo tried to be, but imagine everyone literally has it and it's just very simple to use. It's like a better tech than I ever seen in any other country. It's really good. It's very simple. Anyone can easily just get it and yeah. In England, you just use bank transfers like this is still the 1920s. No, don't get me wrong. Brazil, there is a lot of things that are not that technological advanced, but this is one of the things that's actually the best that I've seen in any other country. And I feel like often countries have stuff like that. You know? Doesn't sound safe. It's actually pretty safe, Fireman. Because you can also generate, like, for example, if you don't want to give somebody your phone number, you can do Pix by generating a QR code for somebody or generating a random... Like, it doesn't need to be, like, personal info. Yeah? So it's actually very practical. So depending on the level of trust that you have with somebody, different things can happen. Stores use it, people use it. It wouldn't surprise me that people give allowance to their kids using Pix. And the stores also use it. Literally, I feel like one of the best things... Yes, but it's a lot more general than PayPal. And it's a lot easier than PayPal. And it's just very simple to use, and basically everyone has it. It's like, it's better than PayPal. It's really good because of that. Yeah. Great, you basically have the options to both. Yeah, it just works. And I was not feeling very well today, and I'm having a lot of trouble breathing. That's why I was a little bit late. I'm feeling a lot better now. Don't worry about me. And that's why I sound like this. So is the TJ discussion over? No. Dispatch box. Sorry, we just got. Sorry, you guys. I love talking, and you guys were engaging with the things that I was saying, and I forgot that. The list of things we do. Okay, so I got the box from Dispatch, and we're gonna start with the Dispatch box, and then we'll do the... Yeah. We already talked a lot about TGA, we'll talk more about it. Listen, I have the attention span of a puppy on crack, so if I start talking about something and then I change, I assure you I'll come back to it, eventually. It's just... Okay, so... I am not going to show you guys the box, just for the safety of my safety. But look, right now I have a box in another chair. Okay? And I opened it, and there is a note. Welcome to SDN, Lua. I actually really love this note, because it has like this glue to it, and this paper actually has a lot of things written, in it. This is a note about rules and regulations governing conduct, postal service stuff. This is actually rules of what you can ship and not ship to people. So this feels like a last minute on spot kind of thing that somebody just wrote it and put it. And it feels very authentic because I feel like when you are starting a job, it's something that somebody that doesn't really care much, that you just join the job and it's your first day would do. They would just grab a random piece of paper. They would write it down just because they do care a little bit, and they wanted to write something, not just send you a box, you know. And I love it. I think I'll actually frame this because it just seems so last minute. I just love the energy of this. It's very immersive. And there is this, and there is another box. I love this. I feel like this is already good enough. I didn't need more than this. Do I have to say that this dog is my favorite character in this patch? I mean, yes. Do you think my favorite character would be the one with the biggest tits or the biggest ass? Of course it's gonna be the dog, bitch. The biggest tits and ass, they're, you know, definitely in the top 3, but the dog gets the first spot. Come on. There's stuff inside. Hold on. Do you guys want me to make a catwalk? It's a few shirts. Yeah, I'll just model for you guys. Okay, so Los Angeles Marathon. Can you guys read this? Presented by Vander Stank Foundation. Fucking Vander Stank. Can't read? Vander Stank. You ran a marathon? No. It's cute. Oh shit. Oh fuck! No, hold on. This one is last. Calm. Calm. Hey, hold on. We're gonna go with this one first. I am so glad I opened this box after we finished the game, because I feel like if you open this box before I finished the game and they sent me a shirt like this, I don't... No, this is Black Einstein. It's not Gandalf. I thought it's obvious it's Black Einstein. Does anyone think it's somebody else? Yeah, YouTube chat knows it's Black Einstein. Come on, guys. Anyways, next. Guys, I think they're trying to say something here, okay? I think they're trying to say something here. fucking vendor stank again. Like, the guy doesn't stop thinking about himself. Like, imagine getting 2 shirts that are the same marathon that I didn't run. Whatever. Next. Yeah, you know what? It's the kind of person that vendor stank is. He doesn't stop stanking about himself. I know. God. Yeah. This one is gonna be the last one. Is it bad I'm saving the best for last? Oh shit. This one is cool. And there's another box. There's more than just shirts. Cute! Cute! I love the tutu. I was a ballerina for 10 years. And Stella, thank you so much for that 1 year support to Blackjack and Hookahs from a Bunny. Is this going to be the stream that I strip the most? Mwah, thank you so much, Ansola. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready to see the last one? Calm. Come on, camera. Look at those stats! Look at those fucking legs! Do you guys understand why I left this last one? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like people will never look at your face again if you wear this shirt. Between Malevolent and Karlak, you're just wondering if maybe you're just like a red woman at this point? You're wondering if you're like a red, horny woman? Nice. Nice. And there is something else. What's this? For this, I need knife. Last finger. Okay, nobody's going to get hurt. Yep. What's in the box? I don't know what's in the box. We're about to find out. I just need to like tie my hair because a little bit. Oh, with a knife is scary. You think the knife is scarier than the gun? Hold on, hold on. Hello! Hello, Lavender! Happy Tuesday, great stream! Guys, again, sorry I was so late today. What the fuck? This is so fucking cute. Twinkies! Can you guys guess what else is in the box? Now, what's this? There is a pen. Come. There's a pen. An SDN pen. I feel like an employee right now. Yeah. Good enough. There is an SDN pen. I feel like if you join a company that gives you a pen, that's normal, right? But I feel like if you join a company that gives you a pen... No! I feel like if you join a company that gives you a pen, that's normal. If you join a company that gives you a pin, that's kind of weird. If you join a company that gives you branded condoms, I feel like you have joined a cult, not a company. Guys, I don't know if this is a real condom. So I can't really read what it says, but the only word that's legible for me is drug facts. I don't actually know what this is. Oh, it's a hand sanitizer. Oh my god. They're telling me to wash my hands after jerk off to their characters. Oh. Fair, I guess, right? Okay, well let's keep checking what's inside this box. It's fair. It's just how it is. You have never seen a condom. How many kids do you have? Sorry, I'm waiting for their response before I show you guys what else is in here. They're not responding. It could be they streamed late. Sorry, I asked the person who has never seen a condom in chat. How many kids do you have? Do you think they're counting? Yeah, I think they just stopped talking. They just never answered. Oh, fuck! That's such a good move! Oh! Always leave town! Honestly? That's the best answer you could have given us, okay? Because we were totally going to judge you based on what you say, and... that's a win. That's the only way you could have won this argument. Do you guys think that they had a sponsorship with Sour Patch? I hope they did, right? Because if they didn't, I feel like this is a share size. Boo. Yeah, I feel like yeah. There's something else. You actually had the Sour Patch Kids for the first time last week. Was it because of this patch, Gray? share, please. Sorry, I feel like if I share with you guys, I'll have none left. Okay, say one in chat if you had Sour Patch for the first time in your life because of this patch. Two if you already had it before, if you didn't have it. 0, I assume you didn't have it. 1 is if you did. Okay, so there were 4 people that had Sour Patch just because of this patch. I think that's a successful sponsorship. Okay? Actually, 6 people now. They're slowly coming up. 6 people that had Sour Patch just because of it. Just because of this patch. Calm. Calm. Yummy. Very yummy. Yeah, I like him. I recommend it. This is the kind of thing that you eat one, and then you eat 2, and then you eat the whole bag, and then you hate yourself. I feel like this is a realistic review of this. Am I wrong? So if you want to eat the whole bag and then hate yourself, Sour Patch is for you guys. Mm-hmm. That's the Rios, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like low quality Haribos. Sorry guys, I'm not sponsored, so I can be very honest. You see, so they're basically covered in sugar, and they're kind of like dehydrated Haribos. I feel like the appeal of this is that they're kind of spicy. They're very like citric, so there's a spice to it that Haribos don't have. Haribos are kind of like basic bitches. So yeah. Cheers. Angelicus, my hands are always shaking. Today I was not feeling too well. That's why stream was so late. But I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling better now. I'm just having some trouble breathing. Okay, so there was 2 more things. Shit. Okay. I feel like I would need to get it. Do you think they allow like the sexy version, like of the uniform? Do you think this is an age or infringement? Wait, I would just show a little bit of the belly. Yeah? Hmm? Reporting me to HR? I don't think HR exists in this patch. I feel like that's why I can get away with this. Yeah? I think I can get away with this. Sorry. Just to clarify, they did ask me for my size. I was the one who asked them for like a size that was bigger than mine, because I find that with shirts, a lot of times I like them to be bigger. Does that make sense? So it's not on them. It's not on them. It's bigger because I asked for bigger. My actual size is XXXS. Yes. Because you know why? Extra small XS is big for me, okay? So my actual size is like smaller than that, okay? So, but extra small being bigger for me, it just looks weird. As if it's actually big, the shirts just look better. Does that make sense? Like when it's on purpose big, it just looks better. So, gosh. You guys ready for the last box? Yeah. I 20. I 20. Fuck, I lost a knife. Do you guys know where I put that huge knife that I had? Like... Oh! Found it! Sorry. Guys, I lose things right in front of me all the time. It's my superpower. That and being able to touch the tip of my nose with my tongue. Sorry. Today I'm having a hard time breathing. That's why I feel like my tongue is a little bit... Calm. Guys, hold on. I superpower. Yeah, don't worry. You guys are like my mom, you know? Did you guys know that once my mom came... Once I showed like knives on my stream, and I think my mom saw it. Can you believe that my mom came to my house? And then she took away my knives. Now they're bigger, Mom! Gosh! Cheers. It's nice. I like it. That was a very cute. That was a very, very cute. I really love the vibes of this. Like, we got a bunch of shirts, we got the uniform, we got the hastily written note. I love this note. This note is one of my favorites. Do you guys think they misspelled my name? No, right? That's just how they draw their L. Did they type my name in? They typed Luality, right? It's just, I think it's just cursive. Anyways, I love it. I love it. It's perfect. I honestly love it. For those of you wondering what's actually inside, this is why I love this, by the way. It's the rules and regulation governing conduction postal service property. It tells you how to ship tables, chairs, freestanding signs and structures. It tells you that you cannot ship gambling shit, how to ship alcoholic beverages. I think they just... I think this was the closest paper they had nearby. I love it. I seriously love it. This is so cool. Did you guys like it? Does it smell blonde blazer? I feel like the vibes of this box is very blonde blazer. It does feel like a box that blazer blonde would give it to me. I really liked it. I really liked it. Thank you, Ad Hoc, for... Thank you, Ad Hoc, for the package. I feel very welcome to SDN. I assume you guys are gonna start paying me now, right? I think I'm assuming too much. Thank you for all the tears. Thank you for... I actually cried once in this patch. Not because the story made me cry, but I cried because I thought the story was so good, and then I started crying. So I think I earned some therapy. I think you guys maybe should help me at least pay for therapy. I think I need it. Thank you. It was lovely. It was lovely. It's an unpaid internship? Oh, of course it is. Oh, man. Lytorius, thank you so much for the 38 months to support you, Blackjack and hookers from above me. Thank you. Thank you. No, you guys, no wasting money with that. Boo needs his blackjack and hookers. Thank you for the 38 months. Guys, did I miss any subs? Halfang! I'm gonna thank you again just in case. Halfang, thank you so much for your subscription for 10 months. And thank you, Ensola. And thank... Arturus, hope you have been well, Arturus. And then I need my earbuddies. Do you guys want to do the vote? Man, I missed this patch. Do you guys have any plans for Wednesday? Like, because I assume a lot of people played this patch on Wednesday. And then a lot of people watch me play this patch on the weekend. Yeah. By the way, just to clarify, the reason why I asked you guys if you had any plans for Wednesday, it's because that's usually the day that this patch releases new episodes. I'm not asking you out, just to make it clear.
How are you all today?
Yeah, just in case you missed that, the memo, okay? No. Well, feel free to hang out with each other on Wednesday if you're lonely, but yeah, I'll probably be having my own problems. Otar! Thank you so much for the 25 months of support to Blackjack and hookers from above me. Mwah! Thank you. Dispatch Season 2 1. Man, I hope so. Gosh, do I look like an SDN employee? How the hell would I know? How the hell would I know? Guys. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm really happy with the success of this patch. You know why? I think that the writing is so good that I hope that more games take their writing seriously. Can I ask you guys about this? I know that it's a given that the voice acting is amazing. But when you guys compliment this patch, can you guys also talk about how good the writing is? Because I find that sometimes writing in games is not... a lot of people don't really care for it. That's why a lot of times it tends to be just whatever. And I feel like the more that we make it a point that... because I will be honest with you guys. The voice acting is fucking amazing. But good voice acting without a strong story, strong characters, without reasons to invest somebody in a story, it's nothing. So, without this writing, I feel like not even the voice acting could have been as good. Because I find that without like giving the actors a proper, you know, more depth and more things you care about and a good script, there is only so much you can do, right? So I hope you guys don't forget to compliment the writing of the game. Yeah. Oh. For great literature. Drink tea to that. Cheers. Can anyone guess my tea?
I heard there is a date coming, so I subbed as well, Luality.
Zirak, I'm sorry, you misunderstood. Lots of ginger. For the people saying ginger, lemon, I would have gotten ginger lemon if it was a choice. It's actually peppermint. Not a single person guessed peppermint. I'm not a fan of like black tea, but I do like mint. I mean, yuck! It's also cold. Because I got it this morning, and then I forgot I got it. And then it has been kind of like sitting around out there. Cheers! Cheers. It's really cold. Do you want me to microwave tea? Oh, God. Catnip with a... That's close, Wanderer. Close. Yes, water and tea are my favorite drinks. I think water and tea are the best drinks. And I'm not British, so I'm not biased. Whew. Not biased at all. Peppermint. It's peppermint tea. I love mint. Oh, by the way, I like my tea raw. My tea is basically just water and plant. No sugar, no honey, nothing. So this tea is not only from this morning, it's completely raw, and it's just like, yeah. It's basically plant water. Give me 1 second. 1 second. He's so cute. He's so cute. He needs a haircut. He needs a haircut. He needs a haircut. I have been looking at him for a week and I'm like, you need a haircut. But I kind of like the messy vibes, you know? He's so bull. I just kind of like his messy hair, so I'm delaying his haircut a bit. If I don't give him a haircut, you guys can see his eyes and then he can't see anything. Angelica's... Then you flushed your own toilet. Yeah, the reason why I cut his hair is for his own good, so he can see. Listen, Boo, we gotta vote for the Game Awards, yeah? We vote?
It has been 11 months, almost a year of being a part of this cult. I mean community. Lua
Cool.
cult, wait, that's Lua cult, I mean this one Lua angel.
Cool! Blue Mist, thank you so much for the 11 months of supporting Blackjack and Hookers for the very cute and fluffy Bonoid. Yeah, Bonoid. You're Bonoid. You don't know you can't sit because your cat took your chair? Sometimes Boo takes my chair. My actual chair, not this bench. Sometimes Boo takes my chair and then he puts his hands on my keyboard and then he looks. It's very cute. He never jumped on the table though. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Boo has a lot of favorite spots. Boo has 5 favorite spots. Boo is great. Let me go to the Game Awards website. Again, sorry that my voice is a little bit weird today. I had a lot of trouble breathing. That's why my stream was so late. But I'm having a good time. So thank you guys for stopping by, even though it was later than usual. I appreciate you. This website uses... It's not loading! Wait.
Who is too cute. Have a great stream.
Thump for Thump! Thank you so much for the 78 months of support to Blackjack and Hookers for Boo. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. Yeah, no. It loaded. The website loaded. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Try out of 4. Yeah, I'll just quickly delete system 32. Give me 1 second, guys. I didn't think much beforehand. So let me see if I can do this. 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Okay. Does this look good for you guys? I might need to adjust things a little. I can make me smaller. I can make this over here. I did that when I was a kid, deleting censored to choose your game more space on your Windows 98 PC. You know, I would judge you, but I would be lying if the thought didn't cross my mind. Is this good? I know it's not perfect, but I think it's good enough. What do you guys say? We can make this a bit longer, just for fun. Yeah, that's good enough. Usual stuff. We vote? You hope it lets me vote? Oh god. By the way, before voting for this award, I will need to make it clear that I find awards that you actually vote for to be kind of like pointless, because then it becomes a popularity contest. And I feel like awards should be to highlight things in spite of popularity. Yada yada. Same thing I say every year. You know, just to make it clear. I'm mostly doing this so we get a chance to discuss the games and discuss the stuff that's being showed, rather than actually, I don't know, a vote. Wow, look at Lua having standards. Yeah, just wanted to make it clear. Hold on. Hold on. Don't worry, Lua. We will complain about every vote that you make. Thank you. I'll feel right at home then. Guys, I clicked. Guys. Well... It's okay. It's definitely a skill issue. It's not even loading. Like, what the fuck? Guys, I have clicked 500 times in this button. Maybe that's the problem. Guys, I'm sorry. I was busy, not feeling great today, and I spent a lot of the day without being able to breathe. What the fuck happened to Cloudflare? It died? Broke? Do you think that the people at Cloudflare, they were like, oh shit, maybe Half-Life 3 is really coming out. I quit. Oh! Shit, Half-Life is actually loaded! I just had to stop clicking. What's this? Game of the Year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Wait, is this like already a vote? Wait, is Game of the Year like the first one? Oh, that's so like, if I had a penis, it would be flaccid right now. But then, can I be honest with you guys? I think not only that awards that people can vote are stupid because it becomes a popularity contest, but also, I also think that they realize that. And I feel like the only reason voting is a thing, so people tell others to vote, and people actually hear about the Game Awards. I feel like it's marketing. It's marketing. PR exercise, marketing, stuff like that. I believe that the only thing that people should vote, I feel like there should be a vote for like one that's like only what people voted. You know, if they want to make a category for like for that, then do that. But like, yeah. Okay, so Do you guys want to do this first or do we do this last? Yeah, we could just do it at a random given time. At a random given time, like I could just like pick a random number from 29, and whenever we've reached that number, I just jump back here. How about this? Let's wait a little bit on this. Let's see the rest, and then we see everything. So I'm going with the random. I hope that's okay. Best game direction. Do you think that the average gamer that opens this website understands the tasks of a game director to know the difference of directing Clair Obscur, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction does? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I play a lot of games and I don't think I really know it. I don't really know what's going on a lot of the time, you know? So, yeah. You might know it. That's my point, Iriju. You know it. But I feel like certain specific roles like this is also it can also be a little bit different depending on different studios. I think that gaming is very unique in a sense that gaming doesn't have like a fixed way on how people should make it. You know? It's not a fixed way, so there's not like a formula. So different studios could have a different direction relationship. You guys are saying Kojima because Kojima is probably the only name you guys can say. Is that what's happening here? True. Can I actually cast my vote based not on the actual direction of this game, but on a little thing that I thought that one of the directors did good? Like, there's a lot of cool people here. Just to clarify, like, I know that there are a lot of great names behind these, but I never seen somebody in the position like of a game director do something that I saw Guillaume do. I hope I said his name right. Did I say his name right, guys? When I went to the Clair Expedition, Clair Obscur event, I don't think there were chairs for everybody. They had like a panel where the voice actors talked. All of the voice actors talked, and there were also a lot of the voice actors sitting in the audience. I was in the front row. Beside me there was Tracy. You guys know Tracy? Yeah, sorry. Tracy was sitting by my side and she said that she could not tell me who she was in the game. It was still a secret. Yes, she's Jaheira in Baldur's Gate 3. So it was a secret at the time, but she was sitting by my side. She came give me a hug. Tracy's an absolute sweetheart. And she was sitting by my side. Josh Strife Hayes was on the other side as well. And I was in the front row. On the other side, also in the front row, there was like Deborah. There was Aleona. There was, you know, a bunch of cool people. There was Rich. Yeah. Yeah, Tracy. Well. Yeah. She's lovely. And everything was packed. And then the show started. In that show, like there was a bunch of like talks about the game, and one of the things that struck to me like as relevant is that Ben Starr was talking with Jennifer English, and the audience, of course. And he lied to us, saying that the game code was under our chairs. I raised the chair and it wasn't there. But even though it was a panel celebrating the voice actors, Ben Starr couldn't stop complimenting the people behind the scenes. Ben Starr said that the script of Expedition 33 was the best game script that he has ever gotten. Like, the script had everything. It was like kind of like movie, better than a movie style of script. And I thought it was very sweet that in the moment that so many people were gathering together to celebrate him and his voice acting friends, he talked about everyone else but himself. He talked about every other actor in the room, how great they were, how fun they were. He talked about the writers. He talked about the directors. He talked about everyone but himself. So I thought that was very sweet of him. And what I thought was also really nice, well, what actually bothered me at the time was that the game director of Clair Obscur was not around. Like, I couldn't see him in the first row. I looked at the second row, couldn't see. This man was sitting on the floor like this, in the back, all the way in the back, sitting on the floor like this. When I saw that the game director, one of the reasons why we were gathered around celebrating the game was just sitting on the floor all the way in the back, I was like, take my seat! What the fuck, dude? You know? I was like, what is this absurd? And he was like, no, it's okay. I insisted twice. And yeah. He just didn't want it. And I thought that was very humble of him. And I thought that was very sweet. That the spotlight could have been all on him. I know that's not uncommon, Iridium. I'm just saying that I thought that was very sweet. And I just really liked the vibes. That's why I wanted to share this with people, because I thought that was very sweet, you know? And, yeah. He was just taking it all in. Yeah. It did really feel like a lot of people were happy to share the spotlight, and nobody was just trying to take it from everybody. I don't know, guys. Who do I vote? Do you guys think I should vote for Expedition? I think all those games are really good. Yeah, I'll think about it. I have another small reason. But I'll tell you guys later. Next. Narrative. Dispatch! Sorry. I'm not saying that these games don't deserve it, but... Dispatch... Dispatch was really good, but can I be honest with you? Expedition 33, I feel like it stands out here. I think that the entire premise, like the entire like hook of the narrative of having like the 33, the people dying each year, and everything that goes with that, it was just fantastic. It's just like, again, those are all great, but Expedition, I feel like it's one of the reasons why people talk about so much and obsess so much with the game. So I feel like yeah. Next. But I wish Dispatch was at least an option. Okay, is it going to be the same? Best art direction. I don't think this is fair. I wish there were less. I feel like there was a limit of how much categories one thing could take. Does that make sense? Because I want to see other games have a chance as well. Because I truly believe that the art of Expedition was quite unique. It was like unique art styles. The entire game is about painting. But at the same time, I also really love the drum style of Silk Song. I feel like it shouldn't be my decision to be... I feel like the nomination should be done a little bit better. Guys, what do I do? I think there should be a limit that games going for Game of the Year should be able to take from the other categories. We go. Fine, we go. Wait, what? What was the previous one? Narrative? Art direction? Guys, the website's thinking. Scoring. I love how they at least varied a little. The order changed. I appreciate the effort into giving the player like a choice. Like it was getting a little bit repetitive with the games standing in the same order. I really wish. I'm sorry, but the music in that game was fucking fantastic. Come on. I'm not even being unreasonable. Again, that's why I think the problem is not me. The problem is the nominations. Next. Sorry, you guys. It's a little bit. It's good when you make the problem something that's not you, right? Cheers. You guys, I'm just saying. I think Expedition truly deserved those awards. I don't think it's close for a lot of these. I think Expedition was truly outstanding. It was good. Guys, why is it not going? Fuck! 5! Best audio design. Suddenly, Hollow Knight was replaced by Battlefield 6. Audio design. You guys are saying Silent Hill because it's a scary game and audio design is something very important in horror games. Is that why you guys are saying Silent Hill? I agree. I think that horror games, they need to take more seriously when it comes to audio design. Sirhan, this is not talking about music. Previously, it's talking about music. Audio design, for example, in a horror game, most of the game is about the audio, and I would say that one of the best games audio designs that I have ever experienced was Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation audio design is like Jesus Christ, it's so good. So I think Silent Hill, it's definitely the game that this weights the most. And obviously it stands out the most because you need to be able to hear the little things, be able to discern the little things. Something like this is not important in an RPG. It's just not. We go. Audio cues and everything, it's... Lime Tree, the creative audio designer was the previous one. Okay, now we're waiting. Ah! Holy fuck. Guys, what if multiple people here are your friends? I feel like I'm being put on the spot. I think Ben will understand that. We go. Go faster! Oh God! Okay. Sing the Claire Obscure theme song while we wait. I would ruin it. Innovation in accessibility. Doom had some cool shit. Doom was really good with this. No. Doom was actually good. Doom allows you... Doom had the most insane accessibility options I ever seen in a game. Like, I never seen a game give you so many options as Doom. Doom allowed you to speed up the game, slow down the game, allows you to affect like the behavior of things in the battlefield. To an extent I haven't seen another game do it. Doom gives you tools to modify the gameplay, to make it like... Doom stands out, sorry. To me it's not close. I never seen anything like Doom. Doom allows you to do so much. It's incredible how much Doom allows. You guys should take a look. Don't take my word for it. Actually go look. Go do some research on what Doom allows you to do, and it's kind of insane. You're gonna be impressed. Games for impact. Panak. Guys, I haven't played or interact. I haven't heard of any of these games until now. I will... Next. Best ongoing. Can I be honest with you guys? I think this is one of those categories that a lot of those are like this, but especially this one, I don't feel like there's a wrong choice. I feel like all these games, they put a lot on their games. There is literally no wrong option. Yeah. I truly believe with all my heart, all those games, they could win this. And everyone should be happy for them. It's just how it is. Because those games, there's a lot of people that work really hard to put them there. And to maintain the community and keep things going how it is. All of them are excellent. In fact, I feel like the list should be bigger. There's so many excellent ongoing games. Like, I find that there is not more that are mentioned, like Path of Exile. I feel like Path of Exile has earned one of that. Warframe. I feel like there's a lot of games that... I feel like the list is actually too short. I would be down to increase the least. And again, there is no wrong option. Next. I'm a little bit biased. But can you blame me? We all have our biases. I do love what they do, and I truly believe they do really good. Again, I'm not diminishing what the other games do, because I truly believe those other games are truly great as well. But as somebody who has a very close interaction with this one, and especially this one being the only single player game that they didn't even need to be this much, I feel like it's about going above and beyond. You guys, cross fingers. Cross fingers. The website is thinking about him. It's not me, I'm trying. Do I click again? Best independent game. Oh, fuck! Guys, is it true? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it true that Silk Song Team Cherry's 3 people? Guys, I already gave, like, Expedition so many awards. Not that they didn't deserve, it truly did. But I just don't think, I just don't think... I'm thinking of the devs. They will not have enough space in their award cabinet to take out those awards. Doesn't make sense. Like, it's gonna be too crowded. Danny, thank you so much for the 25 months of support. To Blackjack and Hookers from a bunny. Yeah, man. Guys, I understand. Trust me. I understand this. But Silk Song cannot go this without taking a single award, guys. Silk Song is a legendary game. Oh, Blueprints is also amazing, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, I want both Clair Obscur and Silk Song to win this. I'm sorry, it's just... You guys, Blueprints? I played this game in one sit. I started playing this game on stream. I ended my stream, okay? And I played this game all night until 7 in the morning. And I'm pretty sure that 7 in the morning I had to go to the airport for a trip. I stayed awake all night playing this game. I finished it in one sit. I don't even remember where I was going. So I think I was going to the Expedition 33 event. I literally stayed all night right before I flew to London for the Expedition 33 event. You're calling me a nerd? It's okay. It's true. I don't know, guys. This category is just too hard. And also Hades. Hades is also an amazing game. But can I be honest with you guys? Silksong did this without even a marketing team. Like, there was like no marketing for the game except the blue balls of the players that were waiting for it. Am I wrong? Literally, the marketing of Silksong was blue balling everyone for so long. It did break Steam as well. Guys, they deserve it. I'm sorry. I already gave all the other awards, and I even gave your mom to Expedition 33. Okay? Right now, your mom is having sex with Expedition 33 because it was like, you know. Wait, this patch is here? What the fuck? No! Guys, I understand the people saying Expedition 33. But can we just Best debut indie game. Guys, I love this patch. I love this patch so much. In fact, I love this patch so much that I am an SDN employee. I even have a uniform. You guys, it's a hard choice. Again, I don't think I Oh man, they're about to fist bump here after they're touching their own dicks. Is it weird that I get sad when good games don't get awards? I agree that Blueprints deserve something, but I'm just stretched thin here, right? I think this is the only category that dispatches it. I feel like the nominations weren't done well. I feel like if you go for Game of the Year, a bunch of those things are implied. Guys! Can I be honest with you guys? I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think it's the Game Awards problem. I think the problem is that this year was too good. And it's a curse. It was a really fucking... Last year was so bad. Can we just all agree that we're eating good this year? Fuck this. Send it. Can I tell you guys what's my best mobile game of this year? It did not come this year. It's the only mobile game I have on my phone. Okay? I don't know where my phone is. I lost it. It's fine. There is this game called Usagi Shima. It was made by one person that really likes bunnies. She hand-drawn the entire game, and you get to pet the bunnies and feed the bunnies. And my award goes to Usagi Shima. Probably second or third year in a row. It's a very cute, chill game. Does not have any gacha mechanics. It does not have any pay-to-win mechanics. It was made by a single person. Check out Usagi Shima. You can befriend the bunnies and the bunnies come live in your island. And you can decorate your island and the bunnies, they have their favorite objects. Next. It's also on Steam. But it's not released yet. Wishlisted on Steam. Help a single dev. Single game dev. Laboob, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate your support to Blackjack and Hookahs for my bunny. Mwah! Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is there a new Alien VR game? Luby, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support to Blackjack and Hookahs for my bunny. Thank you. Mwah. Wait, did that poop? I didn't know this game was out. Can I tell you guys that upsets me a little bit? Can I tell you guys a little, just a little bit upset? Just something, okay? That upsets me a little bit. Last year, my best game of the year was Stalker 2. That game, as somebody who loves fantasy, that game shocked me. I did not expect to get into Stalker 2 at all. And that game has I would say that game has the best endings I have ever seen a game have. It has been years since, it has been 1 year since I played Stalker 2, and every now and then I still catch myself thinking of the end of that game. And that game, they claimed that it couldn't be nominated for anything because it came out a week before the Game Awards. And now, there's a game who came out today, right here. So, I'm a little bit mad because of that. I'm just a little bit mad, okay? Because I feel like the Stalker deserved something. And Stalker got nothing. Nothing. Gary, thank you so much. May the bunnies be with you. May the bunnies be with you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I loved Stalker. I know that Stalker released with a lot of problems. And I know that I even had to use console commands to progress to the story. But I was having so much fun with that game, and the story was actually so good that in spite of that, I still loved the game. And that it didn't get nominated for a single thing, I thought it was upsetting. EU5 also didn't get nominated because it released too late. Yeah, I just find that this deadline is funky. Because if Deadpool really came out today, how the fuck is it nominated? And those games were nominated because they didn't come out in time. How's this fair? Yeah, Shark Babe. I really loved Stalker. Salvador, I agree. Stalker had a lot of bugs. But Stalker had some amazing things. And especially, Stalker was the best RPG I played last year. I just can't believe that Stalker had 0, not even nominations. Guys, I'm gonna skip the VR games because I didn't play a single of those VR games. And I'm pretty sure the Alien Stalker 2. I played out Stalker. I really loved Stalker 2 though. I think the Alien game could legit give me a heart attack. Did you guys know that Alien Isolation, playing it normally, at some point in the game, my BPM, my heart rate, went to 206. Playing Alien Isolation. So, if I played any Alien game in VR, I would die. I would die. I am horrified of xenomorphs. My dad was obsessed with the first Alien game, and he would watch it on repeat. And to go to the kitchen, I had to cross the living room where he was often watching Alien. And I kind of like had to like hide. And every now and then he would be like, ah, sit with me, come watch with me. Yeah, I'm horrified of aliens. No. And yet, I think the best horror game is Alien Isolation. Not that it's perfect. I feel like Alien Isolation is one of the games that could have benefited from just being shorter. But it's a really good game. It's a really good horror game. In so many ways. Best action game. I need to go for Doom. I really love Doom. Doom is my childhood game. Well, one of them. Yeah, I feel like Hades is just... Hades, I feel like, is in the wrong category. I'm sorry. Best action is... What? 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 Yeah, I understand the description. It doesn't change much. I don't think... I feel like it's the naming of the award that's kind of bad. Because it should just be best adventure game rather than action/adventure, because you already have an action one. I feel like it's poor naming. Yeah, Split Fiction was fun as well, but Silk Song was really fucking good. I also think that Silk Song had a lot of fucking expectations on it, and it managed to handle itself well. Because I was actually a little bit worried about Silk Song, because I wasn't sure if Silk Song was able to live up to the people's expectations. So Silk Song did not go through an easy path. And also it's basically made by 3 people. So, yeah. No, Yote is a great game. The problem is, if I compare Yote and Silk Song, it's like comparing Michael Jackson with Semi-Special? Best RPG. KCD hands down. Henry, my boy! I think KCD is a better RPG than Expedition. Don't shoot at me! Don't shoot at me! Listen to what I have to say before. Okay? Expedition feels like a much more linear game than I would expect from an RPG. I think... What the fuck? Monster Hunter Wilds? I think... Anyways, I think Expedition, even though you have choices, it's not like story-changing choices. Like, I remember, just so you guys have an idea, I did a quest in Kingdom Come, okay? I did not have this dialogue option. But there was this woman. She was about to kill herself. She was pregnant. And she was extremely in love with a man that was sick inside a camp. While the doctor wasn't looking, and I had to fool the guards for this, I kidnapped this man from the camp. Because I actually told him to go there. He said he would. I didn't believe he would. I actually grabbed the NPC. I dropped the man in front of this woman. And the quest progressed. The game not even once gave me that as an option. I literally dragged a man from a military camp and threw him in front of his ex-girlfriend. And the quest proceeded. And there was a unique dialogue and a unique sequence because of this. And now you tell me, what's your argument that I do not give this game best RPG? I just can't. I have to. It did so good. It did so fucking good. I also would like to shout out for Outer Worlds. I just want to mention that Outer Worlds, the flaw mechanic of Outer Worlds is one of the most fun things I've seen in an RPG. I find it to be really fun and really innovative. So for those of you who didn't play Outer Worlds 2, basically, as you play Outer Worlds 2, the game learns your behaviors. Like, for example, I was crouching a lot. So I gained a flaw that whenever I crouched, I had like I could walk very fast crouching, but my knees would crack and alert the enemies that I'm crouching. I also got a flaw. I looted. I have the tendency to loot every room I go to very clean. And I would loot everything around me at all times. So the game made me a kleptomaniac. So my character would automatically loot things around me just by default. And I had to face the consequences. So the flaw mechanic of Outer Worlds 2, I just thought that I should mention this because it's extremely creative. It's something that I really wish other games played with. There is a lot of things that the flaw mechanics of Outer Worlds can add to the gameplay. It was really good. I just wanted to give this shout out to Outer Worlds because I haven't seen a new mechanic in an RPG that I had so much fun with in a while. You got that Outer World flaw too? Nice. Yeah. So, but I think overall Kingdom Come is just, you know, I'm sorry. You guys, I feel like Clair Obscur is too linear for me to give it an RPG award. I love the game though. I gave it 500 awards and your mother to it already. Best fighting. Did you guys know that my name is Luality because it's Luana? My nickname is Lua with fatality. Because when I was a kid, me and my cousins, we would have a Mortal Kombat mini tournament to decide who would wash the dishes. But that was like probably before some of you were born. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't interacted with fighting games in a while. I just have no expertise. I don't know anything about these games, and I feel like if I have something to add, I will tell you guys like we did. Yeah, but it's just no. I feel like it's just best family. Oh, those are games you play with people? Is it bad that I'm considering voting Mario Kart because of a cow's ass? It was like a split second. Do you guys know how thick the cow is in Mario Kart? I actually never played Mario Kart. I don't own a Switch too. But have you seen how thick the cow is in Mario Kart? I don't know what Nintendo was thinking. Probably as the lawyers were distracted, since they are mostly a lawyer firm with a gaming department, somebody slipped in a very thick ass cow in Mario Kart. You guys should Google it. Just put on Google Mario Kart World Cow's ass. I'm sure you'll find something. With this in mind, you can tell the mods to ban me. I'm the law here. Oh, shit. What? No! Did it run out of... No! What? It ran out of battery? Stab, stab, stab! Pa, 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 pa. God damn it! Not safe. You're never safe. Gosh. Is it okay to vote for the only game of these that I actually played? Yeah, right? Okay. Okay. We go. We go. We go. Ooh. Let's see. They're gonna give the same excuse that they gave to Stalkers because EU5 came too soon. You guys, I know this is a very controversial opinion, but I did not vibe with Final Fantasy Tactics. I just did not vibe with it. It was too slow. I'm kind of like a puppy on crack. And everything in that game was just too slow. Like, the way that the voice acting was like slow paced. The commands that you can do in combat felt slow. The game was just too slow for me. I just didn't vibe with it. Again, I'm not trashing on the game. I'm just saying that I felt like the pacing of that game was like... It was just not for me. It's just like we're in different wavelengths. We're just in different wavelengths. I love turn-based games, but Final Fantasy Tactics just felt too slow for me. Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. I felt slow. Next? Can I just give a shout out to Civilization? I actually enjoyed playing Civilization 7 in VR. No, in VR. The VR person. No. I know this is a very specific thing, but there was a VR version, and I like the VR version of this game. I did not play this version of the game. I played the VR version, and I enjoyed the VR version of Civilization 7. Yeah. I would just clarify. I know this is a controversial opinion, but I just actually really enjoyed playing Civilization in VR. Oh, I'm talking about the VR version. I didn't play the normal game version. Yes, I'm talking about VR. So, one of the reasons why I like the VR version is because you can transform like the game of Civilization into a table that you see in the VR. So, for example, you can sit on the sofa, put the table in front of you, and then just like play it kind of like a board game. You can kind of play it like a board game, and I thought it was really fun to play and kind of comfy. I just liked it. It was like augmented reality VR. So I just enjoyed it. But I didn't play the normal game. Can I just vote without explaining why? Fine. Then I won't vote. Do you guys think that losing the name FIFA hurt EA sales? Because I'll be honest with you, there is FIFA, at least I know that nobody wants to be associated with that corporation, but they do have a name. And this is a fucking awful name for a game. I'm sorry, but like this is the worst replacement of a name somebody could give to a game. It's just not a good name. Like, I'm reading the name of this game right now. The moment that I click... No! No! Unfollow! No! No! Oh! Okay. Oh! Shit! We're gonna go! We're gonna go so we don't take risks! Sorry. It took away, right? Okay, good. Sorry, guys. Oh, God. Best multiplayer. Oh, shit. Did you guys know that I'm a Night Rain champion? There was a tournament of Night Rain and I actually won in first place. But can I be honest with you guys? I actually ended up playing quite a number of the games there. And even though I truly loved Night Rain, I mean, I even won a tournament. And I think Peak is really good. And I think Peak deserves some recognitions in the middle of so many giants. I think Peak is like... I'm sorry, it's kind of Peak. It's a really good game. I never streamed it. Am I only allowed to play games if I stream them? Chat, am I only allowed to play games if I stream them? Wow, fuck. fuck? But again, I really like Elden Ring Night Rain. In fact, I actually have something to say about Elden Ring Night Rain. When they first announced Elden Ring Night Rain, I was like, huh? By the way, for those of you who don't know, I'm like kind of like an old school Souls person. I played a lot of Souls games. I played like all of Dark Souls 3 with a level 1 character on a dance pad using my feet, including the DLCs. I did Bloodborne on the dance pad. I did the Elden Ring on the dance pad. I did Your Mom on the dance pad. I played these games a lot. I did some of these games without dying. I did some of these games like in so many different ways. And I thought at first that Night Rain was a stupid idea. And I was like, huh? And it turned out, after I played so many Souls games, again, it's not that I dislike Souls games, I like them, but eventually, I got a little bit, I just started feeling like I had it too much. Does that make sense? Like, you can eat your favorite candy, if you have a favorite candy, but if you eat it too much, it feels like... And I think the Night Rain was such a nice twist on the series that they did a really good job. I feel like they truly made a good job. Not that the game is without flaws, but I really believe that like when the game came out and all this, I played the game quite a lot. I played also the game off stream with friends and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys forbid me to play games off stream, but I had a lot of fun playing the game, and it felt like a refreshing new look at the series that, at least from my perspective, I really needed something like this. Does it make sense? Do you guys think this is fair? What do you guys think? I think they did really good. Really good game. What? I actually heard that the Minecraft movie was good. Is that true? You guys are too old to have watched it, right? I did. Can I be honest with you guys? I think that video games are the best media. And if something's a video game and it gets transformed into another media that's inferior, I just think that the game is just better, okay? I would just put that out there, okay? So, I find that the appeal of a lot of games sometimes is like to have your personal input through gameplay. Maybe to have your personal, if the game allows for decision making, your personal like decision and you getting in the character's shoes and trying to solve the things. And a lot of these feelings you can like to have like your personal sometimes even the struggle of combat can add to the story. And while I know a lot of these were probably really good and really great, I was too busy playing a lot of good games that came out this year and I did not have the time to watch them. Sorry you guys, this year has been pretty fucking tight. I did not have a lot of free time. So, yeah. With this in mind, though, I just want to shout out that I really love the Fallout series. And I also really like Edge Runners. Oh, I also fucking loved Castlevania. Sean, I did. Why are you saying Witcher? Oh my god, you guys give me a fucking heart attack. I thought you guys wanted me to vote for the Witcher series. We were talking about video game series and then they start saying Witcher in chat. Oh my god, you guys, I didn't need this. Oh, you guys, I was like, what the fuck you guys talking about the Witcher series? Oh my god. This is a hard one, guys. Hold on, I really need to think about this. Hold on. I have to think about this, okay? Just think with me, okay? Just think with me. Just think with me. Think with me. Just calm. I'm still thinking. This is my Yennefer costume. It's the only cosplay I ever did in my life. With all those things in mind, I think I'm gonna vote for... Yeah, you guys are right. It's probably GTA 6. I actually have something to tell you guys. I got myself into an argument with 5 other content creators that I shall not give the name. I was in Prague. For Kingdom Come. For the Kingdom Come Film Fest. Luke may or may not been there. I will not confirm or deny it. There were others very involved in the topic, okay? And after the event, people were almost falling asleep. This was actually a conversation. So imagine a van with like a bunch of content creators. A lot of these guys were YouTubers and girls. A lot of these people were YouTubers. And everyone is tired because everyone woke up early, and it's like after midnight, and we're in this 1 hour drive back to the hotel, okay? So everyone is really tired, everyone is kind of quiet. Oh, there was somebody who was there. Have you guys ever heard of Maurice Weber? He was there. Maurice said something quite funny. He told me that he couldn't wait until we got back to the hotel because he had to do his Warframe dailies. So, shout out to Maurice for that one. Warframe dailies. SK, thank you so much for the 9 months. Thank you. Thank you. So Maurice apparently traveled with his laptop just so he wouldn't miss his Warframe dailies. I don't remember how this conversation started. But we started talking about Triss versus Yennefer in that van. So imagine there were at least 3 or 4 very invested YouTubers, plus me, in the topic. Even the people who weren't participating in the screaming and the screeching that conversation was, they started laughing. Yes, that was like after midnight. It was one of the most eventful conversations that we had. We were all talking about The Witcher. We ended up talking about the relationship, and then people started bringing their receipts, and it was a disaster. And then, as soon as the van arrived, instead of actually going to the hotel, me and the people who were fighting for this, in this topic, we actually lost our sleep, and we actually went to a McDonald's at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Because we just couldn't sleep after that. Yeah. I just felt like I wanted to share with you guys. It was a good time. I truly cannot wait for this game. I kind of like the series. I like it. Why fight? Enjoy both? Voxers, I see what you're trying to do, but I was feeling really unwell earlier today. That's why the stream was so late. And I had a lot of trouble breathing, and I'm still having trouble breathing. And my batteries are just not high enough to go into this argument right now. We have games to vote and give awards. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know most of these people. Next. Best sports game. Esports? Mobile Legends Bang Bang? What the fuck is this? I never heard of this. Imagine naming a game Mobile Legends Bang Bang. I wonder what these people name their children. going on here? Next. Crazy Code, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. To Blackjack and Hookers for my buddy. Thank you. Best esports at... Which one of them play Mobile Legends Bang Bang? None of them play Bang Bang. So I'm sorry, guys. If they don't play Bang Bang, I can't vote. Sorry. Next. No bangers in... Okay, best sports team. Oh, look at Bang Bang actually has a new sports team. I'm still not voting. Next. No! Oh my god, it's forcing me to vote! Fuck! What do I do? Next. Oh, fuck! Guys, it broke!
Bang bang. Lua blob.
Do you guys think Bang Bang is DDoSing? Oh, it's the last one? Why the website doesn't say that? Okay, do you guys want to go back to the first one? Oh my god. Okay, we didn't vote on this one. I made it! Oh my god! Hello, girl! Hope you have been well. Bang bang! Thank you so much! Mwah. Guys, can you believe that Kingdom Come was originally going to come out last year? Can you imagine that? Kingdom Come was initially meant to come out last year. I think Kingdom Come would have destroyed last year. I feel like if Kingdom Come came last year, I don't think it would be close. I feel like it would not be close. Guys, this year we have been truly blessed. Can I be honest with you guys? Why is Donkey Kong here? I'm sorry, I don't wanna hate, but do you think their lawyers did this? It probably was because they threatened to sue, right? Like, and then they probably like, okay, sure, buddy. Fuck. Where's Bang Bang? That
will
Michael, thank you so much for the 60 months of support! Dude, that's a fuck ton of time! I appreciate that. It does have Bonanza in the title. Listen, I will invite you guys to watch the Game Awards with me on December 11. If you guys don't have anywhere to go, I'm gonna be here, and I'm going to. We are going to make our bingo. We usually have a bingo cards on the things that we might witness in the Game Awards, and last year we did have bingos. Like, I want to shout out to reoccurring bingo thing that we put is if, like, usually one of our bingo tiles is for gacha game with huge anime tits, and that one we can put like in the center of the bingo. It always gets marked. Like that's the center of the fucking bingo. There is not a single game award that we have seen that lacked in huge anime tits gacha. Not a single one. So for great bingo, please come. Yeah, we usually have a segment also for Kojima's speech. Our bingo cards are really good. Are really juicy. It's fun as fuck. Guys. Ordinate. I see that you're cheering for the underdog in the room. The underdog in the room is only the underdog in this room, but I see your effort. I'll be honest with you guys. I truly love Claire Obscure and I truly love KCD. I think that KCD excelled and it was a much bigger, better game than the KCD one was. I truly love the humor of the game. I love so many things. I also gave KCD best RPG because KCD was the best RPG that was released this year. But I think Claire Obscure did something that I think it was quite similar to what Baldur's Gate 3 did. Oh, don't get me wrong. I can be having a shit day, Sakov. Just like opening KCD and seeing Henry's dumb face, it puts a smile on my face. The game always makes me smile. But again, I truly love the game. But I think Claire Obscure did something similar to kind of like what Baldur's Gate did, not to the same level. I think Baldur's Gate 3 was bigger. But how many of you guys never played or would have never played a JRPG before? Can you guys just say one in chat? I think JRPG. JRPG is the style of game that Clair Obscur is. I think Clair Obscur got a lot of people who would never touch a JRPG that's, you know, to touch it. It's literally what Zenry said. It's a JRPG that's not cringe. Sorry. What? Uncalled for. I'm sorry. I am just, again, you guys, I'm just being like funny here. I'm not saying that JRPGs are bad games. No, there is lots of great JRPGs. I loved Chrono Trigger. I loved Sea of Stars and things like that. I'm just yanking a puzzle. I'm just yanking a puzzle. So yes, I think Clair Obscur made a lot of people that would not give JRPG a chance, give it a chance. And I feel like that's also something that Baldur's Gate 3 did to to a bigger extent. And I feel like for a game to go beyond its frontiers, go beyond its audience, it's remarkable. I think it's very hard for a game to go beyond its frontiers. And Expedition achieved that. And I think it's rare when this happens. And it should be appreciated when it happens. Again, you guys, I think it broke some boundaries. Okay? Again, I'll be honest with you guys. If KCD ends up winning this, I would be very fucking happy for them as well. If Hollow Knight wins this, I'll be very fucking happy for them as well. But because of the reason I just told you guys, that I think that Clair Obscur literally broke the boundaries of its genre, reaching beyond, I think it deserves a special recognition. Guys, I'm sorry that the stream today I was so late. I'm sorry I was 3 hours late for my own stream. I was not feeling too good today. I'm glad that I got to feel a little bit better. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys liked the catwalk. I hope you guys liked the Sour Patch. I hope you guys liked the twinkles. I hope you guys liked the experience of flushing the toilet earlier today. I was really thinking about canceling the stream today, but I'm glad I didn't, because I honestly had a really good time hanging out with you guys. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah! Bye-bye! Bye-bye. It was a very good time. Have fun. And again, you guys, I will say once again, I think that awards that I find it to be kind of pointless to vote for awards. And ultimately, your personal game of the year, the game that you enjoyed the most, the game that came to you when you needed the most, nobody can take that from you. And there is really no wrong option. Yeah? You guys have fun. Mwah! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Except Donkey Kong? Oh, Jesus Christ. I go! I go before the lawyers come for me! Don't send the Nintendo lawyers